For the second day in a row, the developers of Counter-Strike 2 have released a new update. Today I'll show you what was added in both today's and yesterday's updates, how the devs managed to break the game yet again, which major CSGO feature has returned to CS2, and finally the reason why shooting feels worse in CS2 compared to CSGO. This video is going to be interesting, so hit that like button right now and let's get started. Maybe you want free cases? CSGO Luck, one of the fastest growing CS2 website, you can play case battles against real players or bots and win cool skins, or you can open individual cases. CSGO Luck have many deposit methods, instant withdrawals with a store full of skins. You can claim 3 free cases by using my code or clicking the link in the video description. They also have other cool games and the site is loaded with a lot of bonuses and rewards like unlocking daily cases for free thanks to your level and the leaderboards with lots of prizes. Make sure to use my code or the link under this video to claim your bonus, and let's move on. Let's begin with what was changed in yesterday's update. A matchmaking bug was fixed where Anubis and Vertigo were swapped in group search. Now the maps are being searched correctly. Workshop versions of maps were also updated to the latest versions released in the major update. For example, the Jura map received a fix. There were tons of bug fixes on the Grail map, which we'll talk about later, as well as fixes on Brewery and Dogtown. That's pretty much all for yesterday's patch, so let's move on to what happened today. According to Valve's logic, a new week starts with a new mission. Just like last time, it will last 7 days, and again, your objectives may vary slightly. Last week, all the tasks were on the Grail map. This time, the task is to get 40 kills in deathmatch. You might need more in some cases, but I only got 200 XP for it, which is absolutely ridiculous, plus the kills have to be done with the P90. This update also fixed a bug that let players buy a weapon, shoot it, and then refund it for money. Remember a few months ago when the devs introduced the second season of Premier Matchmaking and we hoped there would be no cheaters? Well, today they uploaded the leaderboards and as you might guess, there are likely cheaters. It's hard to believe someone has a 93% win rate globally and tops the leaderboard under this nickname. There are also players with win rates as high as 97% or even one guy with a 100% win rate over 93 matches. Another feature added by Valve in this update is something that was present in CSGO but strangely missing in CS2 for a whole year. You can now enable the display of your weapon's rarity in the HUD settings. It looks like this. Also, the way stickers are applied to the AK-47 has been changed. Here's a comparison from Ozny. Before, there was a huge gap when placing a sticker. Now that gap might be gone. In my opinion, it's definitely an improvement. Yes, Valve, this is exactly the update we've all been waiting for, but of course, with every update come new problems. Just like always, something broke. This time it's the arms race mode. Lily Q reported that the game crashes during the final kill in arms race. As a map maker, she initially thought the issue was with her map, but it turned out to be caused by the update. Hopefully, this gets fixed tomorrow. The party lobby feature also broke after this update. At the time the patch was released, players couldn't join lobbies and it might still be broken. I haven't checked yet. Either way, it should be fixed soon. Speaking of fixes, it's been a while since we've talked about bugs like the one involving Duduck maps. For instance, on the Grail map there was a bug that let players climb over a wall where no one would expect them. Other maps had similar exploits. Here's an example from the Agency map. You'd need your teammates to help boost you into a window, and from there you could walk along textures and ambush enemies from angles they'd never expect. And of course there's the well-known exploit where you can climb up a wall and pass right through it. Naturally, enemies don't expect you to be inside the wall, but with all these recent map updates, it seems like everyone's starting to be afraid of walls now. Now, let's get into something really interesting: why shooting feels worse in Counter-Strike 2. This has been talked about countless times, but a new post on Reddit from 9 days ago by this user, name on screen, presented a detailed study on why shooting feels off in CS2 compared to CSGO. I'll leave a link to that research search in the description so you can check it out for yourself. For now, I'll just give you a simple answer. In the second part of the study, they provide the shooting behavior graphs. Take a look at how spray control looks. This is the behavior of your camera and it's very predictable. Now look closely at the camera movement graph in CS2. Essentially, it's the screen shake during shooting and it's clearly less consistent, which makes it feel less smooth and predictable. I'm trying to explain this in the simplest way possible because there's a lot of data. When you compare the two graphs, the orange line represents CS2 and the blue one is CS2. You'll notice the camera behavior in CS2 deviates much more during shooting. That's why the shooting feels so unpleasant in CS2. The graphs may look similar, but the difference is significant. So maybe, just maybe, we've finally found the reason behind that weird feeling. That's it for today. I'm Reveal. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, good luck to everyone, and see you in the next damn video.